And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at the Bulls. Opening lineup. Markkanen is out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Lambeer. And it's Ball in at the one spot. And for Indiana, Duncan out there with Tatum. Then it's Mutombo. Then it's Thompson. And it's Paul in at the point. Pass to George. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Poked away. Stolen by George. And it's George finishing it off.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Now, here's Thompson. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive.
Come on.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ball kicks to George. Ball feeling it out a bit. Off target with his three. Markkanen against Mutombo. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And we'll see if anything's different this year because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Thompson. The shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Ball kicks to Thompson. Outside, Tatum pulls it up. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. The Bulls leading by 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. I asked him what the focus was coming into the game tonight. He said one word, rebounding. If they can hit the glass with a purpose every time down the floor, he thinks they're in a good position to win. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. So an early focus on crashing the boards.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulders.
Ball against Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gasol. Nice D from Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit. Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Ball finds George. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
3 points.
George has got 5 now.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now Duncan. Paul George missing from long range. Wing shot on the way. Indiana again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that goal.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo. Chiseled like a rock.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Porter's checked in for Thompson. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Paul.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Mutombo. This Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
Here's Porter. Second chance shot, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Mutombo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Tim Duncan. And Decker subbed in for Jason Tatum.
Hey, when he comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm got shooter, huh?
Free throw good, Porter. Almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Bulls shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Shooting for Chicago, Spencer Dinwiddie, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Porter passes to Williams. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Decker passes to Antetokounmpo. Williams kicks to Decker. Porter looking it over. The pass to Williams. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Kept alive by Indiana. And oh, what a play he just